You guys don't understand how excited I feel. Every time I see that subscriber count on my channel change, I feel so seen. I feel so validated. I feel like, yeah, you get me. And this is me saying thank you to every single one of you that subscribed to my channel so far. Even though it seems like I really don't know what I'm doing here, every single time the subscriber count change, I really want to get on my seat and shoot another video because it feels like, yes, one more person that believes in this, one more person that is rooting for me, so I cannot disappoint you. And this video is particularly because of my 139 subscriber. I still can't believe that there are 139 of you subscribe to my channel. I feel so seen. Thank you so much. Now, looking back, I kind of realized that I have 139 of you here. And the very first time I posted a video of myself introducing myself, I guess I had less than 10, even less than 5 subscribers. So I thought, thanks to our 139 subscriber, we are going to be doing a revamping on this channel. I am going to be doing sort of like a reintroduction, get to know me again on this channel so that you guys can get to know me and I can get to know you. Another thing is, courtesy of my 139 subscriber, honestly, I don't know you, but it just felt so good that someone clicked on my channel that day. I've decided that we're going to make this a weekly affair. I am going to, inshallah, come on here every week. I don't know, maybe Saturday or Sundays, and come and discuss with you guys about anything. So you guys can tell me what you would like me to discuss, but you can definitely be rest assured that I am going to show up and there's no topic that is off limit. We are going to talk about anything and everything from friendships to love to relationship, career, finances, marriage, family, anything whatsoever that you want me to talk about, be rest assured that I am going to be here every week to discuss one or two things with you as I say it. So you can also feel free to put into the comment section the things that you want me to talk about, or you can DM me on Instagram or TikTok. We also are totally unscripted on those channels. And yeah, I'm so excited about this new phase of this channel, courtesy again of my subscribers. So today we're going to be doing a get to know me. Like I said, I'm going to be answering a couple of questions. I kind of feel like I've answered a couple of these questions before, maybe on some of my previous YouTube videos. But now, I mean, we are starting all over again. So I'm going to be answering some of these questions again and maybe some new ones. And yeah, let's get started. My name is Mahmuda Omotolani Said. Said is my father's name. Mahmuda is my first name. Omotolani is my middle name. So obviously that's where we got Tolani Unscripted from. And Tolani Unscripted because I kind of feel like there are a lot of things that I've always wanted to say, but I don't like meddling in people's business. I'm naturally someone that likes to mind my business, so I've decided to create my own community where I can talk about the things that I want to talk about without necessarily meddling into other people's business. This is my business. This is my safe space. So yeah, you're welcome. I think it's my energy. Genuinely, I don't know. You guys can tell me what you are attracted to first about me, but I kind of feel like a lot of people are attracted to my energy or maybe my face. But I think it's my energy. Definitely my energy. The vibe is always vibing. Always vibing. So yeah. Funny enough, I don't know where people got this from because logically, even just looking at my life, you can just tell that it just doesn't make sense. I don't know where I I hear people say that Tolani hates men or Tolani doesn't like guys or Tolani doesn't like men. I'm like, okay, where did you get that from? Because I feel like I'm one of the most accommodating people. I have a lot of male friends. I talk to a lot of people. In fact, I work in a setting where a lot of the people I work with are guys. So I honestly do not know where all of this is coming from. But if I were to guess where all of this come from, I would say it comes from the fact that I don't like bullshit. I don't like to deal with bullshit. If it looks like bullshit, it's bullshit. If it smells like bullshit, it's bullshit. If it sounds like bullshit, it's bullshit. If it has any resemblance to bullshit, it's bullshit. So maybe because of the fact that I just do not like to deal with a lot of bullshit, maybe because of that, maybe that's why people feel like that, but that's so untrue. I like guys. I like men a lot. Yeah. Okay, that one wasn't true. Now let me tell you the one that is true. I've heard I've heard a couple of people say behind my back that I am not girly. Or let me put it this way, I am not feminine enough for the societal standard. Like I I don't know how to put it, but it just sounds like, yeah, when they're talking about women that are feminine, that are girly, according to societal standard, that's just not you. And to be fair, I don't think that's so far from the truth. Because again, when I listen to what people consider societal standards for being feminine, for being girly, it just doesn't sound like me. Honestly, it just doesn't sound like me. For a lot of people, they say you have to be very soft spoken. I wouldn't exactly consider myself very soft spoken. You know what I mean? They say you have to, be shy. For starters, pink is not even my favorite color. Let's start from there. I've heard a couple of people tell me that blue looks very good on me, and I think that's true. Because look at. So I am not exactly that pink kind of girly. I'm not crazy about pink. I'm not crazy about, all of this. It's just not me. I grew up with a lot of boys. I grew up with brothers. I grew up with a lot of male friends. So I feel like that sort of like colors the way I see a lot of things. Even my house, now that I'm looking at it, doesn't look girly at all. But do I care? No, absolutely not. Which is another not so girly thing, according to them, because I think I'm supposed to care about that. But you know what? If you're one of those people that say that kind of thing behind my back, it's okay to say it to my face. I know I'm not that girly. To be honest, I what came to my head, I feel like a lot of people know this already. I'm not proud to say this, but I am more pleasant in person than on the phone. And that's not to say that I'm nasty or I'm not friendly on the phone. On the phone, when I'm talking to you, you'd be like, she's cool, she's nice, she's good. But if you have the opportunity to encounter me in real life, you you would think that we are dating. No, you would think that you're the absolute best friend I have in my entire life. I kind of feel like my daily interaction with people are mostly more enjoyable than on the phone. But now the problem is, where will you find me? Yeah, where? Okay, I absolutely love this question. Let me brag. I feel like what I love the most about myself currently now, I don't know if it's gonna change maybe in a couple of months or in a couple of years, but as of this moment, one of the things I really fancy about myself is my self awareness and my self love. I absolutely, oh my God. I mean, it was a very difficult a very difficult stage to get to. It took a lot of effort, but now that I'm there, it's just so beautiful. Now let's talk about it. A lot of people think that self-awareness is about, knowing who you are and not taking bullshit. Let me tell you, self-awareness for me is really about knowing the different versions of yourself. I feel like at this point in my life, I've met different versions of myself, not all versions of myself yet. I feel like I've met different versions of myself, and I've come to accept and deal with them accordingly. I've met the friendly me, the nice me, the nasty me. I think at the time I met the saucy me, I met the caring and nurturing me. At a point I met the reserved me. At a point I met the very outgoing me. At a point I tried to meet the girly me. Yeah. But that one, it didn't really work out well. But we're still trying. But the most beautiful thing about this is knowing that there are different versions of yourself, Not all versions are exactly palatable and pleasant, but can you still confront that version of you that you don't think is pleasant? I can see it face to face with the angry me and tell her that, yeah, that thing that you did is not acceptable. Ability to identify the things in yourself and also tell yourself the truth. Like, see, yeah, yeah, I know it's you that did it, but it's bad. It's wrong. Can you face the instigating you and say, yeah, that thing that you did, you're the one that started it? For me, I feel like I am at that point in my life where I'm comfortable to sit face to face with different sides of me and, address them accordingly. And that's sort of like my favorite thing about myself at the moment. Yeah, I love it. I'm going to say this very slowly so that you can assimilate it. And that's the fact that the version of me in your head is not my problem. The version of me that you've decided to stick to is not my responsibility. I am sorry. And this is not to say that I do not care about people's opinion of me or I do not think that people's opinion of me matter. I actually do take people's opinion seriously. But I've come to see that, again, let's always flip the card, right? The way people see me is same way I view people. And I'm going to tell you how that works. There are different definitions of you, there are different versions of you, but people are going to stick to the version that they can relate to the most. Yeah. I'm going to say this again. There are different definitions of you. There are different versions of you. There are different shades of you. But the version that people are going to stick to is the one that they can mostly relate to. And we all do this. Imagine if you Google, let's say, let's Google something. Okay, so I'm Googling my name now, Mahmuda. Imagine if you Google Mahmuda online. Look at it, there are different meanings that popped up. This is the Quranic meaning, this is the Pro Kerala meaning, this Muslim names, Kabbalians, Arabic names, Paralympic, like they're just different things that have popped up. The one that I'm going to pick and I'm going to run with is the one that I mostly resonate to. So, if for instance I'm trying to know the meaning as an Islamic name, obviously I'm going to go for the one under Muslim names. If I'm trying to understand whatever about it, is what mostly resonates with me that I'm going to click on. And that's the same way people view us and they install the version of us in their head. When people experience us, they experience us on different layers. They probably met the kind you, the friendly you, the funny you, the productive you, the casual you, the official you. But the you that resonates with them most is the way they're going to label you in their head. And that is not my problem, darling. That is not my responsibility. As far as the version of me, the definition of me in my own head is what I know and believe and I'm true to, I'm okay. Baby, I'm okay. You can already tell that I'm not so excited about this next question because I don't like this question. I don't like this question. What I'm about to say, I am not very proud of it. Even though it's worked well in my favor, I am not just so proud of it. And that's the fact that I am always ready to leave the party, the friendship, the relationship, the partnership, whatever. I am always ready to. I feel like my detachment game is so strong that I just walk away and don't look back. I am not the kind of person that, again, that's why I say I'm not exactly proud of this. And inshallah, it's something that I am actively working towards. Once I see or smell or detect any iota of stress or something that is not plain or something that looks like bullshit, I'm already on my way out. I am already on my way outside. I think I said this to my friend once. I feel like I am the kind of person that once I step into a situation, I already have an exit plan. Like the minute I step into something, I'm already planning my exit. It doesn't mean that I'm going to leave immediately. It doesn't mean that I'm going to leave soon. It just means that I am well prepared if peradventure any circumstances I have to leave. So I don't just start packing up or I'm ready to leave at the shortest notice. Out. And yeah, even though I'm saying it with a lot of smile, that's exactly like one of the things that I really don't fancy about myself. But let me tell you one thing about that thing. It kind of like make a lot of people understand that I am not the kind of person to mess up with because I'm gonna leave. I am actually going to leave. I'm not the person to be disrespected. I'm not the person to be taken for granted because I'm always ready to leave. So yeah, it does actually bring a lot of respect. But for me, I actually want to work on, trying to give people more chances, trying to be more open, maybe a little reluctant to leave sometimes. Maybe trying to give people the benefit of the doubt and not just be quick to. So yeah, definitely one of my least favorite thing that I do is that I'm always ready to leave any day, anytime. Family is very important to me. I love family. I'm a family oriented person. I love family. You know those people that always say that my mommy is not allowed to, or me and my mommy we are this. We avoid me, avoid me. When people have these funny conversations about, and which is, people start saying stuff like, me oh, my family are not allowed to. Koyemi, I don't understand it. I am very big on family. I'm very big on family unity. I'm very big on family togetherness. I'm very big on the fact that, see, sometimes our parents, they are not the best version of themselves. They are not exactly always right. But at the same time, I believe that parenting is one of the biggest sacrifice ever. There's nothing, absolutely nothing that you can use to justify hatred towards a woman that carried you in her womb for 9 months. Like I can't even I can't even place my fingers on the kind of things that would justify you to say that you do not have a relationship with that kind of person, because I believe that that is one of the most ultimate sacrifices that someone can make for another person. So yeah, I am very big on family. I'm very big on togetherness of the family. I'm very big on family unity. I am very big on love. So we'll go. My mom is not allowed to. My daddy cannot. Stay away from me, please. Desist from me. Okay, this one is this or that. They say beauty or brain. It's mostly preferable for you to have both, because why not? If you have the brain, have the beauty to cover the brain to make it presentable. If you have the beauty, have the brain to work on it so that you are not just beauty without substance. But if I were to pick one outside of societal pressure, I am definitely going to go for beauty. You know why? Because I believe that we currently live in a world where people have very low attention span. People do not have the time to go and be digging and be digging and digging. See, beauty and brain, they are like attraction and retention, right? Because a lot of people have beauty, they have more attraction. And people that have brain, they are like more retained. But here's the problem. A lot of people would rather refine what they have found than find what has been refined. Let me take that again. A lot of people would rather, right? If you like, argue, they would rather refine what they have found. That beauty that doesn't have brain, that beauty that seems like it's empty. Okay, you've attracted me, you found me. They would rather build inside it, try to pour into it. And let's be honest, not everybody is an idiot. Some people just don't have the right opportunity to learn certain things. So, if you are a beauty that you did not carry substance before and you find yourself in a place where they are willing to pour into you, the chances that you will soon become a beauty with substance is higher than people looking for what is already refined. A lot of people would rather refine what they have found than go and find, be doing good ultimate search to find what's already refined. We always act like beauty without brain means that the person is empty. We forget that people are teachable. It's only bad, bad, and empty, empty if they are not teachable. If the person is teachable, beauty. Period. If I'm going very honest. Yeah. And I'm going to give context to this. One thing I fear the most, and I don't think I speak about this often, is people using me as a yardstick to judge other people. This is something that really scares me because people would conveniently use one person as an SI unit to judge a group of people. For instance, you can't use me as an SI unit to judge Muslims. I am a practicing Muslim. I am not a perfect Muslim. I am not a yardstick of, okay, this is what or how Muslims should be. So when you find another Muslim that is different from me, don't use me as a template to judge them. Don't use me as a yardstick to judge them and say, okay, this person is not accommodating. I should be telling it to use to cover our hair. No, we're different. We are different practicing Muslims in our different capacities. So don't use me to judge someone and don't use someone to judge me. If I think I'm more scared of using me to judge someone, I don't care if you use someone to judge me. Like I said, the version of me in your head is not my responsibility. But I do fear when people now start using me to judge other people. That's one of the biggest fear I've had since I decided to start covering my hair again. I kind of feel like people sometimes tend to use people's lifestyle to judge every other thing about themselves. They'll be like, ah, yeah, but Tolani dressed like that. Yeah, but Tolani shake hands. Yeah, but Tolani is not the SI unit for what a Muslim should be. So let people express themselves, their religious beliefs, their spiritual beliefs, their family values, the way they want to do it. Another version of it is, and this one I got it a lot when I was in my early 20s, is when parents would use, like my parent friends would use me to judge their kids that were age mates. So for context, I graduated at the age of 19 and by 20 I was already doing 7, which is another story that we're going to get into another day. But it breaks my heart when I hear parents tell their kids, hey, she be taller, she graduated at 19. What are you doing with your life? They're doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing with their lives. Yeah, I have friends that graduated at 24, at 25. There are people that we graduated together that graduated at 26, at 27, and I was 19. I mean, don't compare, don't judge. So for me, that's one of the things that scare me the most. People using me to judge other people. Yeah, Astaghfirullah. I didn't ask you to do that. Okay, so basically, I think that's all we're going to be taking in today's episode. This feels like the first heart to heart that we've had on this channel. And I really wish we can have more relaxed conversations like this. Again, thank you to all my subscribers. And yeah, I hope, inshallah, that I'm going to keep to my once a week schedule. Is crazy because I have to balance it with work, with other things I'm doing at the moment. And once in a while, I would also like to give you vlogs. So I genuinely hope I can stick to it. I think what I'm going to do is to list out how many videos I want to accomplish by a certain timeline so that, yeah, we know what we're doing. But yeah, let me know when you would like me to be posting. I'm thinking every Saturday or Sunday. So let me know when you like to see my videos. And thank you for watching to this point. It feels so good chatting with you guys. Again, thank you for stopping by my channel. If you're new here and you've watched to this point, please subscribe to my channel, please. And if you're a returning subscriber, I don't know what to say to you other than the fact that I love you. I love and love and love you. And I hope I continue to make you proud with every single video. And don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to drop me a comment. Anything at all. I would love to read them. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and family so that we can grow this community. And I'll see you in the next one next week, inshallah.